All right, I have this 2024 Lego Star Wars Star Destroyer. I want to display it nicely, so let me open it up here. You can hold it like this, which is fun. As you can see, I made a makeshift stand for it with 3 different bases, which is fine. That's great. But our good friends at Brickccessories sent us some stands. So I am going to show you this stand for this set so that it can be displayed a lot like my other Star Wars ships that I have as well. So here is a closer up look at what I did. For my own stand, I have a bunch of these old clear pieces which look kind of crappy because they are old, but I'll pull one out so you can see it up close. It does the job for, you know, what it needs to do, and generally you're not going to be looking at this too much, but I just had a couple of these extra gray pieces as well, which, you know, is fine, but I do like the Brickccessories ones because they are all uniform with the black base and the clear stand. That looks a lot nicer than just that. Okay, so I took them off. There's all 3 of them. This is what I did. Just used some pieces that I had from some very old Lego pieces that I've just gotten from my family, passed down and whatnot. So yeah, that's my makeshift base, but let's make a way better one. If you don't already know, we just started a partnership of sorts with Brickccessories. I'm not sure what it's officially called, but we do have an affiliate link that we'll put, yeah, we're affiliates, down in the description. If you click that link, go through there to buy your stands from Brickccessories, then that will help us out a little bit. It's, you know, it's not much, but whatever helps is great. So we're grateful for that, and fun to do this little partnership with Brickccessories. Okay, let's get these out of the way and start with this. So I put this in my own bag, but they always have this paper here that just kind of gives you some assembly and usage tips, as it says. There's all their info right there, and then this shows kind of what you need to do. So there's a little peeler that it comes with. Oop, there we go, sorry. Kind of like a brick separator, although it's like a fake plastic razor looking thing that just helps you peel the plastic off. And then it shows you all the contents of what you get here and just kind of what you need to do. So I will be going through all of this. Oh yeah, let's see, YouTube. Yeah, I'll be going through all of this in here. All right, that's it for the peeling. As far as this little minifig stand goes, there's the side with this little edge in there, and there's the flat side, so you know which side is up. It also has just a little bit more detail, which is nice, but you just put each of the studs in these little circle spots, which, you know, it's pretty tight, so you gotta make sure that you have a good, I don't know, it's kind of hard to get them in at the first. I honestly, even with some Lego sets, I'll grab like I'm trying to look around right now for something. I found something that would work. Okay, let me grab that. Okay, got Boba Fett here. I'm gonna take off his gun and put this piece on the end. That way I can get a little bit more control over this piece to put it in there. So that can be useful tip for putting pieces in the middle of studs as well, just like that. Although some pieces are better than others, so depends on how tight the space is compared to what piece you're using there. But I do find this a little easier to put each of these in. As you can see, it's going a lot quicker than I was doing it with the first one. So there we go. Oh, almost. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure they're all in there tight. And yeah, nice and easy. We'll use Boba here as our guinea pig. So yeah, I mean, there's only the one stud to connect the minifig on, which is fine. Although, you know, they can kind of wiggle off super easily, which I'd prefer 2 studs, but you know, 1 stud is usually fine because, you know, when you wiggling your minifigs on your stand, although sometimes it's not totally like flat, so I don't know. But there we go. There's the stand. I'll put that there. As far as this goes, looks like these are the same. But yeah. Ooh, yeah, that sound isn't great. But these are also super tight, so wait. You kind of just gotta wiggle those in. Make sure they're nice and tight. And then, oh, I must be missing a couple studs for this. I wonder if I lost them in the process, but let me grab a few studs to put in here so that I can actually connect this to the Star Destroyer. Okay, I just ended up taking them out of this because I didn't have 4 extra black studs on me, but I do want Boba's gun again. So yeah, as you can see, that's a little easier for me to put them in. Let me know if you guys have any other tips, or if you just don't have any problem putting these studs in just with your fingers. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty quick. And then this just goes right here on top. This is going to be a really tight fit as well. I'm going to make sure that it's on both. Okay, here you go. There it is, all the way down. I just had to push it like this, and I couldn't do that at this angle. So there we go, nice and easy. So yeah, let's throw this bad boy on. Usually it's easiest to flip it upside down and then put this on top, because you don't know exactly where you're putting it if you're just lifting it on there. So I'm just gonna hold this upside down and guess a place that it works, I guess. Doesn't really say where to put it, but that looks good to me. And you can kind of just push it down a little bit. Yeah, that feels great. So there we go. There it is on the stand. There we go. And it looks way nice just on this one stand rather than these 3 kind of dumb yellow clear brick stands that I made. That looks fantastic. You can spin it around super easily. But yeah, I really enjoy these stands. Brickccessories make some great quality ones. As you can see, with peeling off all of the protective layers, they make it so they are nice and pristine, which is super nice. Yeah, I mean, the plastic is thick and looks great. I love how clear these are as well, because it almost looks like it's floating. which is exactly what I want. Plus, I really like these stands for ships, especially because it makes them a little bit more dynamic with how they are displayed. But also, it saves you a little bit of space because you can put stuff down here, or you can put them next to each other a little bit easier, which I don't have the rest of my ships here with me, but I will put this next to my X-Wing, my TIE Fighter, Imperial, what's it called? Transport ship, and the Mando Razor Crest as well. So yeah, this will look great, and I am happy to get this stand. Make sure to use our link down in the description if you're looking to get some Brickccessories stands. Definitely recommend. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for rambling here at the end, but let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.